Hey guys, Jason at Hard Money Bankers with your Private Money Minute. Let's talk a little bit about one clause you can put in your contracts to make them stronger and ultimately get a property under contract. Obviously, if there's contingencies and stuff in a contract, if you're dealing with a seller or an MLS or a bank, it's tough, especially when they know that they're an investor. They don't want you to have any contingencies there. So one thing that we found really useful over the last few years is we'll write the contract as cash. But we'll put an addendum clause that says the buyer has the right to switch to financing and get financing, private financing on this particular project if they wish. Now, psychologically in the seller's mind, it still looks like it's a cash transaction, which it technically is still a cash transaction. But with that addendum, it gives the buyer the ability to switch it to financing. Now, part of that is it doesn't make it contingent on financing. It allows them to finance it, have a mortgage lender, a private lender, put a lien against the property, have a first mortgage, get title insurance for a lender in place that way. And again, the goal of this is to still stay ethical on it, but at the same time, it gives you the ability to finance your property if you want and makes it ultimately a stronger transaction, a stronger contract. It's a cash transaction. I have the ability to use private funding if I would like. It will not change any other terms of this deal. So for instance, you put it in under cash, you decide to change and do financing on it. It won't work if you're getting bank financing, right? It's just not going to work for that. The purpose of this is for private lending or hard money lending or a JV partner that wants to put a lien against the property. So for investors, that's the majority of these transactions anyways. You switch it over to that. There's no contingency still, so you got to make sure you have all your ducks in a row, but there's no contingency, and instead of you coming to the table with cash, you have your private lender come to the table. It's a great way, especially when you use a hard money loan in order to do that. So it still comes in as cash. The important part is be transparent. Make sure they know that addendum's in there, and you'll be fine. Any questions related to that, feel free to reach out. I can't say that that's the case on every transaction, but we've done that on some transactions, and it's worked out great. If you know anyone that could utilize that, share this video with them and tell them to watch it all the way through. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you found value to this. Thanks, guys.